Pretty one-handed flush.
And here's LeBron outside, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his third rebound tonight. Jones dishes to Durant to the left wing. Jones against Smith. It's stolen by Smith. Oh, and here comes Smith all alone. Here's Thompson, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Thompson's got 15 points.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And then Jones with the jam.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Outside Rose. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Love at the elbow. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 5 assists in the game. The Bulls leading by 7. Here's Jones. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson.
And listen, Cleveland were the favorites to win the Central Division last season. High expectations given they finished third in the Central in 2014. But that's just what adding LeBron can do for a team.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Cleveland did win the Central, as you alluded to, won 11 in-division games against what was a very tough division.
No easy opponents in that Central Division last year. 3 teams in the playoffs, and 1 was knocking on the door. The Cavs did what they needed to do to bring home the banner.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Love. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Fry passes to LeBron. It's a pick by Love. 5 to shoot. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And the jam by Levine.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. LeBron drives in. No good.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Here's Wade, and he dunks it down.
about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
The NBA has done a terrific job of increasing its presence around the globe. I mean, what was once a national sport has become a global sport in a relatively short time. I think that'll continue to be the case as a larger international presence moves forward.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
The NBA, it's undeniable, becoming a global game. It's reflected in the players. 1/4 of the league. That's amazing. 1/4 of the league, now international players.
It's unreal. I mean, that number is going to continue to grow, I think, over the years. Last season, they had a game in Mexico, and events like that really help expand the popularity of the NBA.
Kicks it to Love. Elbow shot is on the way. Here's Fry, and Gasol sends it back. Down low, here's Butler. The Cavaliers pull it in.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
It's a pick by Love. Dellavedova kicks to Love. Shoots the three. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Love. And it's 13 points for LeBron.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Gasol, a screen on Shumpert. Jumper off the screen, and the basket by Wade. Wade's got 4 points this quarter.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
The drive by Love. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. And Dwayne Wade, as we know, one of the best in the business at blocking shots from that off-guard position. Hard to think of a guard who has had as many swats as Dwayne Wade in the past couple decades. One of the best ever.
And that one's good, Shumpert.
Assist from
1:15 left in the third. Wade kicks to LaVine. To the paint, here's Gordon. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Gordon's got 9.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball, resulting in high-quality shots.
And Fry kicks to Love. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Dellavedova. The teardrop falls in. Dellavedova's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Here's LaVine, covered by LeBron, and the baseline jumper, no good. The dish to Dellavedova. Back to James. With 2 seconds left. Drilled it right as the clock hit all zeros.
Wow, what a clutch shot. He's got no...
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. The Cavaliers trail by 9, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The forwards are LeBron and Thompson. Amon Shumpert is out there with Rose, and it's Mozgov in at center. The drive by James, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jim. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Cleveland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Rose sets the screen from Mozgov. The screen from Thompson. Pass to Rose. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Lopez has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Jones. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And it's an 11-point Bulls lead.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And Cleveland making a change here. Smith has checked in. Here's Jones. And easy 2 points on the layup. Jones has got 17 now, just in the second half.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And it's sent back by Lopez. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Jones is running. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
For a franchise that had so much success under his tenure, there was sure a lot of friction with Tom Thibodeau, and the Bulls front office surprised a lot of people, I know, including yourself.
Yeah, you know, it's not something that you see often, a winning coach at odds with his GM and president. With how often their differences came up, though, you knew something was afoot.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
And with Thibs, he did end up getting fired from the Bulls this past season. Some saw it coming, but still, I think surprising given the level of success he had. His imprint is all over this Bulls team and the way they approach the game.
Rose against Irving. Rose kicks to James. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And an intentional foul right there.
And when you look at how Thibs got fired, I mean, there are a lot of reasons why a coach can be let go. I mean, he didn't have any performance issues, but apparently clashed in some form or fashion with the front office. Sometimes that's all it takes to be asked to go somewhere else.
And they go to the intentional foul. Bulls on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories, rebounds just being one of them.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
They get it back. Jones dishes to Lopez. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. Doubled by Smith. Jones with it. Now Smith defending. Here's Mirotic. And again, no good by Chicago. The Cavaliers. Cavaliers trail by 15. Here's James. No good, unable to end this run. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Bulls moving the ball around. Jones from outside. And again, no good by Chicago. To the middle, looking to get back on track here. And Rose with the lay-in.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Nice D from Durant.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Outside, Jones. Puts it up from 15. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Jones has got 10 points in the quarter.
Wow, got that one. Went off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And Robin Lopez, last season, he missed about 6 weeks with that broken hand, but freak injuries aside, he's been pretty durable over the course of his career. Had played in all 82 games the previous 2 seasons.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Lopez. Tony Snell comes in for Mirotic. Butler, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Jones. And Cleveland with a change here too. Love's checked in. Good!
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Dwayne Wade continues Clark to change his game as he gets older. I admire the way guys can do that. Their head says one thing, but their body kind of tells them another.
And you have to give in to your body as you age, that's for sure. Used to attack the rim all the time. Now it's mid-range jumper heavy.
And for Wade and his change in style, I really felt it was a necessity. Guys his age can't continue to hit the floor as often as he's used to and expect to make it all the way through the season.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
And, you know, in general, back to Wade now. All the greats evolve and add to their games as their careers move forward. The best way to stay relevant in the NBA is by adding to your game and honing your skills.
2 minutes. The second chance effort, and he drops that one in. Wade's got 10 points here in the second half.
Here in the second half, they haven't been able to get nearly as many second chance points. But with the lead, that's not really a major concern. I mean, they've just got to play solid basketball the rest of the way to maintain their cushion. Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
The Bulls leading by 13 to the middle. Knocked loose and stolen by James. Here's Smith. It's all in by the Bulls. Gordon, the pass to Snell. Butler attacking. Here's Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bulls.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
No, they didn't. They found their way inside effectively all game long. Penetration always produces results.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And asserting themselves right from the start, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two clubs. They've got to feel good getting the upper hand tonight against the Cavaliers.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Jones. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Fires from deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's the feed to LeBron.
And LeBron has been in the postseason every year since his rookie season. Last year he passed Jerry West on the all-time postseason scoring list. I'm sure he'll just continue to climb up the record book.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second.
What a night so far for LeBron. He has 18 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
Here's Rose. Add another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%. The Bulls have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Snell kicks to Jones. They double him with James. Rose against Jones. Gordon dishes to Jones. Just 4 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. A platoon swap here for Cleveland. Off the inbound, and it's blocked.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from them. Slipped right out of their hand.
Fry, good. Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that double.
Jones slams it home.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They trail by 9. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home just like the players are. There's nothing they can do to salvage this one right now. Let's go. Get out of here. Game done.
He summed it up.
I was going to say, yeah, I don't think we need to comment after that.
Adios. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Dwayne, you had a huge impact on the boards tonight.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
Well, he reminded us all of how dangerous he is as a slasher. He drove the lane time and time again and got points inside to show for it. An explosive, hard-charging performance. I loved it.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this club. Wow. You get jealous, and he feeds off that.